Hello and welcome to the channel in Kingdom Come Deliverance Hardcore Mode. So we're going to continue on with the DLC and talk to Kuno and see what he says about Jakey.
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
I let him go.
What? Are you out of your mind? That little fucker nearly got us all killed.
Oh, what can I say? I believe in giving people a second chance.
So do I. And I gave one to every man in this band. Only that's not Jakey's second chance, or even his third. He's had a dozen chances already, and he still stabbed us in the back.
Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
Before we go, Jakey told me another interesting thing.
Oh? What's that?
He said you were moaning about Sir Radzig and saying you'd rather leave here.
Come on, Henry. You know how it is, I like to complain.
No, of course. But Jakey told Hagen about it, and Hagen is planning to bribe you.
Is that so?
I assume, if it comes to it, that you'll remember your oath to Sir Radzig.
What'd you take me for? I might have lost all my property, but I'm still a knight.
What I take you for is a subject I won't get into. But in case your knightly honor isn't enough, let me remind you that Sir Radzig knows all about it. And if anything untoward happens...
All right, Henry, I'm no fool. Don't betray Radzig. Got it. I'm not such a bastard as you seem to think. At least I hope I'm not.
All right, let's go.
I hope this is another one of those epic battles. We get good loot when we fight people. Oh, there's a massive field. Ooh, it's going to be another battle.
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parley, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then. Let's parlay.
Some deer just chilling.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago that was. In those days we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Cobula.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Cobula is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, you are disturbing that order.
No offense, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Cobula concerns a higher ideal. Cobula shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favor. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Cobula's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it. If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
This is a tricky one.
You can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
Okay, what do we do? For your honor, that won't work. I warned you. I don't know what the star means. I think we should try to pay him.
I understand. But supposing I make up that difference out of my own purse?
You? Henry, have you seen the size of that chest?
I have, but you might be surprised. And what have you got to lose anyway? Coin is coin, and if you stay on our side, you can still keep your honor too.
Maybe. But you'll have to pay a high price because Hagen's offer has one big advantage. I don't have to risk my life and that of my men to take it. So, what have you
Ooh.
got to match that?
Oh, fuck off. I don't have that much.
What do you say to this?
Don't insult me with that. Nothing against you, Henry, but there are greater things at stake here. I'm not going to get myself killed for Radzig, especially since there's no profit in it. Besides...
Sorry, Henry. Times are hard. Tell Radzig, he'd do the same in my shoes. Take my advice, lad. It's better to stay alive.
I feel so defeated.
Good luck!
So
You're
defeated.
Radzig's man, eh? We'll go back to Rattay. Tell him the hiding is over. I expect him to face me on the battlefield.
No. First, you'll face me. I challenge you.
Look here, lad. My quarrel is with Radzig. It's him I want to fight, not you.
You bought Kuno off with coin, but he's just a common mercenary. I serve Sir Radzig whatever the circumstances. And you like to talk about honor, Sir Hagen, so I'm sure you understand I have mine too. And I will defend my liege lord.
Ooh.
Very well. If you want to die for your lord, I won't deny you that privilege. This will be an honorable fight, man to man. If I should fall, you're not to touch a hair on the lad's head. Got it?
Oh, can I take my potions?
St. George guide my hand.
This is going to be so hard, guys. I'm a terrible fighter. Have that. Have that. Have that. Come on, come on.
Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Soul!
Oh, oh,
Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Soul!
oh. Go on, dog.
Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Soul! Shame on taking a wooden sword, sir! Look at the poor bastard!
Shit!
Oh, get him, get him.
He's slow as fuck.
Oh, we got him. Oh, that was so loud. Sorry, guys.
Dear God, welcome soul into your Dear God, welcome you. Pray for my dear departed brother and call on you. God, welcome I pray for my dear departed brother and call on you as he welcomed you.
Noble sword. I'm sorry, guys. That was really loud. I was so excited. I was, like, overwhelmingly excited. Can't believe I beat him. Let's see what armor he had. Oh. I wouldn't have been able to beat him if it wasn't for our dog. Just putting stuff we don't need in the horse. And then I guess we got a... Surezik has asked me to help again. He changed. Okay, so... Report to Surezik. Where would he be? Okay, so he's up by Muhur there. Muhur? I can't even say the word.
Yeah.
Oh, can I claim his horse? That'd be cool if I could. I should be able to. He's dead. Why can't I have his horsey? Oh well. Alright, back to Sir Razit. He should be happy with us. That should be Townburg. Which would mean that Sir Razik's up here somewhere.
Yeah.
I can't believe I beat him. If I didn't have the dog, I think. Alright, he should be up here. We got a decent amount of stuff. Like, this armor is really good. We're doing very well with the armor now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was hoping he had a long sword. But I like that the gold plating is really cool.
Yeah.
I think Sir Radzik is around here. There he is. He should be over the moon that we won.
Greetings. What business have you?
Oh. Sorry, hit my mic.
Sir, we got rid of Zul.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
Well, sir, I should tell you first that Kuno betrayed us. He took Hagen's bribe right on the battlefield.
Frankly, I was half expecting it.
That treacherous bastard rode off and left me alone on the battlefield facing Hagen's company. All I could do was challenge Hagen to a duel.
God above, Henry! That was damned reckless.
Had to do something. After Kuno betrayed you, there was no one else to defend you. It would have come to a duel anyway, only with you instead of me.
I had to defend you.
And as a member of your company, I had to defend you.
And you had that much faith in yourself?
Well, sir, in the time I've been in your company, I think I've proved myself capable.
That you have. So, Hargenzul is dead.
I dealt him a fatal blow in the duel.
And his company?
Hagen told them beforehand not to intervene if he fell. And they obeyed him.
You were lucky. You can't always rely on people to keep a cool head. Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
True, nothing much gets done without me.
Ah, thank you, sir. But I'm sure you'd have managed without me.
Don't be so modest, lad. Since that catastrophe at Skalitz, I don't have many people left that I can rely on. Best go and rest now.
Thank you, sir.
800 groschen? Not bad, not bad.
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Pfeiffer has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Skalitz?
In a manner of speaking. Master Pfeiffer has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Pfeiffer. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal. Good luck, lad.
$2K. Nice. Alright. The next step is we're gonna go to Talmberg and we're gonna talk to what's his name? I'm having a blank. We're gonna talk to the Lord of Talmberg about the second DLC, which helps us, not helps us, makes it so we can build a town, I think, something like that. Apparently you need a lot of money though. With what I've read and heard, I don't think 2 grand is going to be enough. But I just want to get it started so we can just every time we sell something we can sort of drop some money off or something like that. And then we will start doing some side missions maybe, or the main mission. I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. That horse we stole at the very start of the game still there. Oh, we still wanted in Talmberg? Is it Talmberg we wanted in? Oh no. Here you go, this is the DLC that I wanted to start. Oh, didn't we upgrade agility, light armor, perfect throw? Perfect throw at 12. Speech, we're level 9. Okay. Oh, he's not here. He must be upstairs praying. Should be in here. He's probably praying. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Can I be of service to you, Sidivish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Pribyslavitz.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment. I sent a man to Pribyslavitz. My locator, Marius.
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes,
Why Pribyslavitz of all places?
because it's been lying fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmetic years ago. It's about time that changed.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long since.
If you've no objection, I could go and look for him.
I'd appreciate that. He probably just got delayed. But I'd be happier if you checked it out.
God save, my lord. I hope things are peaceful in your fiefdom.
Peace? Peace is rare in these times. But right now I'm more troubled by politics than warfare.
What's wrong?
The monastery stalled the purchase of stone and everything connected to the building project. And now I find out it's because of the quality of the stone blocks, or so they say. I don't believe a word of it. It looks like profiteering to me.
Is anyone dealing with
And
it?
is anyone dealing with the problem?
Well, my chamberlain is in charge of it, as always. But all he's done is send them a letter. He says putting more pressure on the monastery could provoke them. Those are his words.
So there's nothing else that can be done?
I don't know. I've been thinking about taking a more direct approach. But I expect the chamberlain won't even hear of it. He'll just keep on sending them polite letters and hoping that does the trick.
I can help
with this.
Yeah, we can.
Do you think this is a job for you? You aren't even in my service.
I do serve Sir Radzig. He knows he can rely on me when he needs me, and I've never let him down.
This is true. So do you want to go to Sasol and ask about the stone?
Sure.
Yes, I'll do it.
Good. I'd like you to ask about the stone and keep your ears open. See if they aren't talking about another quarry.
I'll do my best. Hopefully they'll talk to me.
They will. You ride in my name, so don't forget to remind them of it. God be with you.
Alright, so we'll go and find the master locator, and then we'll head to the monastery. I believe Johunka is at the monastery, and she is the second part to the Woman's Lot DLC, I think. I could be wrong. I think there's 2 parts to the Woman's Lot DLC. Okay, so we've got to find a locator that's in here somewhere. Let's go in from the back, where the humans were. So he said he sent him out, but he hasn't heard word from him. Oh, there's actually... Is there going to be loot here? I didn't think about, like, picking this place clean after the battle. Oh, no. Is there any leftover cumin stuff? Because if there is, then that'll be good to sell. Ooh. Ah, I forgot to empty off my horse. What do we do? I guess we'll just put it in this chest up here. Because we don't really want to walk around encumbered. Okay. Move. Oh, this weighs more. Don't need a short sword. Okay, so we just sorted that mess out. We should actually see if we can use one of those cumin bows actually now. Because they might actually be a bit better. What do you need? Strength? Oh, cool. We can. Okay. So now we've got a stronger bow. So now we need to look for this locator. It's a pity we can't take that stuff. That would have given us a good amount of groschen. Just poison on that one. We can always put some poison on our blade, just in case. Apply. Oh, does it show? Oh, so we have 5 poison arrows and we've got poison on our blade. This is cool. Coming here after the battle.
Something brewing, but we never get no beer.
True, but we might as well keep hoping. I'll slaughter you! No more fooling around!
You'll get what for. Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Oh, fucking hell! Alarm! Call that combat. Allez, don't prendere.
Okay.
Gone weak at the knees, have you? Are you gonna cry now?
Okay, that's one down. Okay. All right. We did a pretty good job. Okay. Yeah, he opened us up with that. Those maces do so much damage against armor. Yep. Okay, he's got to be here somewhere. It was bandits. We will take a health potion just to help us out. Oh, there he is.
Hey, Goodman, help me. I'm tied up here. Thank you.
My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you. And it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
My name is Marius Bielek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived. And so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Come along with me if you like. We'll report to Sir Divish afterwards.
I'd rather skip it. No, we'll go
I'll
with him.
escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No, I just meant... Never mind. Should we get going?
This guy's just sitting. What's he got on him?
It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
Hang on.
700. What's the most expensive thing this guy has? 200. No. What about this guy? 500. 400. Okay. Oh, this guy here. What does he have? We'll take that. We completely mopped up those bandits. I feel so powerful.
Most essential surveying is done.
Okay, let's talk to him.
So, Master Locator, ready to start building?
There's a long way to go before that. The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything?
Yes, absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it. Which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire waged labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men. I think we should get started without delay. There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
Oh, that's good news. When will you inform Sir Divish?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It shouldn't take us long.
Alright, so we've got to wait.
My lord.
Oh.
Welcome to Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, In the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir.
It's not important.
I won't bother you with the details, sir. You have more important matters to attend to.
Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Pribyslavitz may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid. Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
Layout of the
We had a
village.
scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better condition than we anticipated. But extensive reconstruction will be required.
That's to be expected.
Water and woods.
There's a stream here, and a well right in the middle of the village.
Yes, and there are abundant woods around. Clearing them will provide both extra land and timber supplies that we can use right away.
Right now, I believe we're standing on the village green, aren't we?
The future green, that is. The village centre will comprise at least 6 large buildings to begin with. We can't fit any more than that here, so there will be other buildings away from the square. In particular, more extensive structures.
I'm glad to hear it. I never expected you'd find so much space here in the middle of the woods. The building work we're about to engage in is only the first part of my plan. Later, we'll clear more forests for agricultural land and build more farmhouses. But for now, we'll have to focus on more sensible goals.
As you wish, my lord.
Rebuilding
will
the whole
cost
village
a
must
lot.
cost a king's ransom, though.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading, it will be necessary to invest a certain amount of capital.
A certain amount? How much exactly?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point, but I expect it will come to some thousands, even tens of thousands of groschen.
Well, that much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price, but raising a settlement from the ashes you see around you is a costly business. Nevertheless, I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well, the investment shall all come back to you with interest.
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects. Even preparing the ground for building will need lots of labor. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound skeptical, lad. But it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people to move here and help with the construction, which will bring them many benefits, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors more than a makeshift camp by the castle walls.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. I've also been concerned about how to bring settlers here, but now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
Okay, about the
It
rebuilding.
seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of Bailiff of the Hamlet of Pribyslavitz, in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honor. Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out and relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True, but from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough. So, I expect you'll manage it just fine.
I'd like to know who's been spreading such gossip.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean...
Oh, cool.
Are you sure I'm the right man for the job, sir? It's a lot of responsibility.
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Talmberg. Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
Cool. This is really cool. Can we talk to...
What now?
Before we can start building as much as an outhouse, we'll have to get the whole area cleared, and we'll need lots of people to work the land and parcel it out.
Right. So I suppose I'd better get to Ratai first and see to that announcement.
Indeed. I'm sure the bailiff will be more than happy. It will get the refugees out of his hair, and the citizens will stop complaining. I'll stay here for now and start planning the building plots. As soon as the laborers arrive, I'll start allocating work to them.
How much weight does our horse have? Oh, our horse is pretty much full. Any new levels? No? Okay, so we will head to Ratai and talk to the bailiff. Alright, so we just need to find the bailiff, wherever he is. He should be in the rat house. Okay, so he'll be up here in his office, I'd say. There he is.
I have a document for you from Sir Divish. It concerns the renewal of Pribyslavitz.
The village you drove those bandits out of?
The very same.
So it's true then? Good. Good. Let me see that document then.
Here it is.
So what have we here? It says I should announce that anyone interested may move to Pribyslavitz to live and work. And Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush also give their consent. In that case, let's not waste any time. Come along with me. See you later.
He's like, come along with me, see you later. Alright, so a public announcement. We'll go stand by the bell, I guess. Can we ring the bell? Can we ring it? No, we can't.
Bread! Bread! Rolls and pretzels!
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails ya. Try them.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
He was assaulting that bell, wasn't he?
Look here, Kunesh. I can't watch you wasting away here anymore. How would you like a job?
First, we ought to settle that little dispute of ours. Then I might be willing to listen to what you have to say.
For the love of God, I've come from
Hear
Scotland.
ye, hear
All I
ye.
ask of you
It
is
is
a
hereby
crust of bread,
announced,
a
in the
groschen,
name of Sir
whatever you
Hanush
can
and
spare.
Sir Divish, that you, the citizens of Ratai, as well as those who have found temporary refuge here, are permitted to move to the hamlet of Pribyslavitz to the north of Talmberg Castle, wherein you shall be vouchsafed a new life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet. All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years. They shall be permitted also to make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Pribyslavitz lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him.
Please.
It is furthermore hereby announced that Henry of Skalitz is appointed to the administration of Pribyslavitz and the office of bailiff therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way anytime soon.
Woman to starve. Sigismund
Awesome.
took everything I had, the godless beast. Have some
Okay, what do we do next? Lost in the woods. Place to call home. So I guess we go back there.
with salt,
Yep. Alright guys, that does it for this episode. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.